Hello and welcome to the Wednesday edition of the Box Seat. I'm Mark Warwood. 8 races on the midweek card. Let's have a look at the likely conditions. We're expecting a cloudy day in Perth, around 18 degrees Celsius. The track to be a soft 5. It may get to a good 4, and the rail to be well out in the 19-metre position with a cutaway in the straight. Race number 1 at Belmont on Wednesday will jump at 1:14. It's the Events at Ascot handicap over 1,200 metres. The replay horse is one of the debutants. It's Morning Song, trialling at Larkhill.
Queen back behind those runners there. Next is Fair Sassy. Down the straight they run. Later is Bollywood Lass. On the outside and having to do the work is Missing Pro. Out and running Sneaky Devil. Out wider on the track now is Frosty Miss and also Morning Song. Hitting the lead though as they head inside the last 100 was Missing Pro. Karaka coming through. Morning Song. Grandstand finish. Missing Pro. Karaka and also...
That was the latest of 2 trial wins for Morning Song. We'll go around in the cerise and white colours of Bob and Sandra Peters, trained by Team Williams. Gets barrier 3 here, this homebred daughter of Morning Mist, who won 6 races here in Perth. Finds a pretty moderate 3-year-old event in which to make her debut. Quite like the trials beats. I Am Spartacus in the second one of them, and Missing Pro in the replay race goes on top here. Bit of experience further down the field in number 8, Ship Creek, for Neville Parnham and Stephen Parnham. Stephen Parnham probably had the choice of the rides here. He decided to go with Ship Creek. She was beaten 6 1/4 lengths by Metro Boy last start, but that form's okay, I think, to be a place chance here. Another one of the debutants is number 4, War's a Chance, trained by Reese Radford. Gets a middle gate here for Lisa Staples. Really like the trial at Belmont on the 1st of September. Meet My Top Secret by nearly 5 lengths. Could be a leader here. And then number 2, Lord Greystoke, the other horse from the Parnham yard. Jason Brown takes the ride. Neville paid $100,000 for this horse at the sales. It gets blinkers on here. It's well related, and it was really well backed on its debut run back in February on Valentine's Day. Unfortunately, there was no love for Lord Greystoke in the race itself. On top selection in race number 1, I'm going to go with number 6, Morning Song, to beat 8, Ship Creek, 4, War's a Chance, and 2, Lord Greystoke. Race number 2 at Belmont on Wednesday will jump at 1:49. It's the Tab Touch Better Your Bet Maiden over 1,400 metres. The replay horse is Perceive, finishing 6th on a Saturday.
Quarters now only a half on the big grey Pablo's Poem, who wanted delay and they brushed for half a stride, a length and a half. Fire and Rain at the 200. Flirtini, he has to go to work from Pablo's Poem, and Fire and Rain is starting to run on. Pablo's Poem, Flirtini at the 100. Fire and Rain joins them. Fire and Rain, Pablo's Poem, Fire and Rain. Fire and Rain in the National Jockey Trust colours wins the first of the...
I didn't mind the last start performance of Perceive. I know she only beat one home, but she was only beaten 5 lengths by Fire and Rain, and Wednesday's race is certainly the easiest assignment she's ever had. She's run into 3 really smart winners. Fire and Rain last start, before that True Traction, and on debut it was behind Amelia's Laboo, the retired horse from Simon Miller's yard that certainly had plenty of ability before she had that mishap. Can't get out of my head that Chris Parnham was a bit of a wrap on this filly when she was a 2-year-old. Gets a middle gate here, 53.5 kilos. I don't think it's the strongest maiden you've ever seen. Perceive may well break her duck on Wednesday. From number 2, Scooter's Machine, tried to lead all of the way in that northern meeting that was transferred to Belmont last week, or 2 weeks ago rather. Kyra Yule is the jockey, and also the trainer, was just pipped in the shadows of the post by Son of a Coat. Expect to be on speed for a long way here. Number 1, Fair Joy, has been 3rd in each of its last 2 races. Will probably win a maiden somewhere. I'm not sure it will be in town, and certainly probably not on Wednesday. And then number 8, Crackass. It's got a wide gate here, sticks at the 1,400 metres, was pretty green last start behind Light My Day, beaten just over 4 lengths, expecting a little bit of improvement on Wednesday. On top selection in race number 2, going to go with number 9, Perceive, to beat 2, Scooter's Machine, 1, Fair Joy, and 8, Crackass. Race number 3 at Belmont on Wednesday will jump at 2:24. It's the Amelia Parklam handicap over 1,000 metres. The replay horse went round 7 days ago. It's Transgressor.
Fourth, about to peel to the outside and let down for O'Donnell, pushing up in the middle, Transgressor. Right behind them, the Anethotist and also Saturia looking for a clear room. Then came Cataplexic down the outside, but it's got it all, led them at the 150 metre mark, a length and a half in front. West 54th, the Anethotist, but it's got it all, has got them done. It's got it all, is going to do it all of the way. It's got it all, beat triple.
Transgressor was my top selection 7 days ago. Saw absolutely no daylight in the straight under Joe Azzopardi. Looked like he had a bit to give as well. There should be a reasonable tempo in this race. There wasn't a particularly good tempo in the replay race. I think there will be some gaps appear in the straight with the rail out so far and the cutaway in operation. So willing to give Transgressor one more chance because I thought he was a very good bet last week. Goes on top from number 5, League of Nations, who had absolutely no chance off the tempo that was set 2 weeks ago in that race, won in extraordinary circumstances by Nobilium. Gets the bar plates on the fronts for the first time, does this horse. I don't think he's anywhere near as good as some of the other ones that have gone round in the Ganjimi Racing colours recently, but I do respect the stable. They are in form, and I think the tempo here will be a lot more suitable. Number 3, Mantime, is an absolute puzzle of a horse. He's now developing a record of being bad, then good, then bad, then good. He was good last start, so I'm expecting perhaps bad on Wednesday, but you never know with this horse, and he has got Taylor Stone in the saddle and barrier number 1. And then number 2, Fancy Fox. She's got some really strong form lines here around Electric Light and Pims Royale. She has generally done her best work fresh, but can't ignore that graduation class form. My top selection in race number 3, going to go with number 4, Transgressor, to beat 5 League of Nations, 3 Mantime and 2 Fancy Fox. Race number 4 at Belmont on Wednesday will jump at 2:59. It's the Sterling Handicap over 1,700 metres. The replay horse is the top one, Kiora Star, finishing 5th last start.
He was run over on your head by Kia Aura Star. Midnight Drama stayed closer towards the insiders. Good Luck Simba comes to the middle of the track, then Spin on Command, and further back the Enchantress. Midnight Drama's coming out after Good Luck Simba. With 150 to go, they've beaten off Kia Aura Star. It's Good Luck Simba. Midnight Drama keeps driving. Good Luck Simba keeps giving. Good Luck Simba. Midnight Drama bobbing go. Tight go. Good Luck Simba.
Kiora Star was too close to what was a pretty fast tempo in that replay race. Ended up getting beaten 6.5 lengths by Good Luck Simba, but it was in the lead at the business end of the race. Reunites with William Pike on Wednesday. Pike, he rode it to its first victory this campaign at Pinjarra over the 1,400 metres, and he was in the saddle over 1,650 at Belmont 2 starts ago when it only got beat by the Enchantress. I think that Pikey might be the key to this horse, and I think they won't go anywhere near as fast as they did in its last race. So it goes on top, narrowly that is, from number 8, Everything Sweet. Really hard to split these horses, I found it, from the Team Pierce Yard. Last start was behind Midnight Drama, who I think is one of the better bets on the Belmont card, only beaten a length of 3/4. Look, I've got the track coming up a soft 5. If it's a good 4, then Everything Sweet will go on top instead of Kiora Star on the day. Number 5, Altamont, was 4th in this grade in the replay race, ahead of Kiora Star last start, is a Corset and distance winner, goes in the minors. And I think the query horse in this race is number 4, Skilled Hunter. Over race last start. It was pretty fast tempo for a 2,200 metre race, but it wasn't fast enough for Skilled Hunter. I do think he'll be better suited over the 1,700 metre race. And if you go back through his form, he's been not too far up behind the likes of Juicing Carrots and Sense of Power in stronger races than this in recent times. My top selection in race number 4, going to go with number 1, Kiora Star, to beat 8, Everything Sweet, 5, Altamont and 4, Skilled Hunter.